Hello, everyone. Welcome to Maryland's Tarot Take. We are getting our much needed rain here in Michigan, so I am tickled about that. You may even hear it pitter-patting on the window. Today, I would like to bring forward the Tarot Emblemata, Decoding the Magical Symbolism. This is by Nitasia Roland, and there's a foreword by Laetitia Barbier. And this is a Wiser product, redwheelwiser.com. Beautiful box. Beautiful. Feels very nice and soft. Very well done. You can see we've got the gold foiling on the front. Beautiful image on the front. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Beautiful box. Got a couple of the emblems here. And then on the back, this deck teaches us to look beyond the surface, to engage with a gaze of awe, admiration, and reverence. That was a quote from Laetitia Barbier, author of Tarot and Divination Cards, a Visual Archive. Tarot Emblemata is a magical and mystical tarot deck of Renaissance emblems based on a 1551 book of emblems by Claude Paradin. The cards present a visual fusion of arts of illustration and writing in a dynamic interplay between ancient and iconic images, alongside their allegorical and oracular meanings. Both secular and religious, these emblems crystallize virtue or vice and cover every sphere of early and modern knowledge, ethics, natural philosophy, politics, science, religion, love, war, and everyday life. The accompanying guidebook presents tarot interpretations and elucidations on the symbolism of the emblems. So let's open it up. I've coming off a really bad virus, so if I sound a little clogged up, I might be a little nasal here. I still have kind of some congestion, and also hopefully I won't cough. Tarot Emblemata. I love this imagery on the front of the book. This is a guide to the cards. The book itself is very soft. It's not rose petal, but it's very soft and smooth. And it has the foreword by Laetitia Barbier. Beautiful back, very simple. Love this. And I love the blue. I'm all about the blue. Here's the lead page here. Wiser Books. It is a 2025 edition, published. It has a preface, a foreword, introduction, consecrating your deck, keywords for suits, pips, and court cards. Got the major, minor arcana. They go along with the cups and swords, wands, cups, swords, and pentacles, and then they have a few oracle cards at the end. Has a few traditional tarot spreads and some acknowledgments. Have the preface. And as looking through the book, I mean, there's a lot I could read. But I know you really want to see the cards. I'm going to read a little bit of the introduction just so you can have an idea of the full premise. As a divination tool, Tarot Emblemata and its symbolism can shed a luminous light onto Querent's path. The Renaissance emblems encourage a deep dive into personal narratives and subconscious layers for understanding a higher level of meaning through interaction with the imagination via oracular energy within the imaginal realm, connected with the psyche. Confronting the fear of the unknown has the potential to reveal our inner, darker elements that lie beneath the surface and the occulted aspects of self that need acknowledgement and healing or would benefit from being brought into the consciousness to be bravely expressed. So, yes, indeed. Now, there is something in here about, if I can find it here real quick. It is 83 card deck comprised of the Renaissance emblems attributed to the French painter, draftsman, woodcut artist, and engraver Bernard Salomon, illustrated in Claude Paradin's emblem book. Devices Heroiques in 1551, along with the expanded edition of further emblems and mottos in 1557, published by Jean de Tournes and Guillaume Gazois in Lyons, France. So this is based on the 1500s, which is I find absolutely fascinating, just fascinating. So the book is really nice book. It has a page and a half for each card, color depiction of the card. I can see because we're on a white page, my lighting went wackadoo. And then back here we have the oracle cards. We also have some spreads, the 3-card spread, Celtic Cross, relationship spread. So yes, a very nice book. Shiny paper, nice quality paper, feels really good in the hand, and a lot of information for each card. A lot of information. So inside the box, isn't that a beautiful image? I would want that on my wall. That's beautiful. Love that. It's very well done. And this is a sturdy box. This is actually sturdy too. Sometimes these kind of boxes are kind of flimsy, but this is nice and sturdy here. So it shouldn't break down. A lot of them will just crush, but this is heavy, heavy cardboard, so it won't crush. And that beautiful, beautiful dragon. Gorgeous. Put that over here. And the cards, oh my. Look at the backs. Beautiful. This is a linen cardstock, a good quality, not too thick, not too thin. You can definitely riffle shuffle that if you'd like, but it's sturdy. Okay, it's standard size, but beautiful backs. Love the colors. And it has a really beautiful muted, it's I don't even know what color to call it. It depends on the lighting you're in. It can look silver, it can look slightly gold, it can almost take on a mauve tone. It's beautiful. I'm assuming in the proper lighting it would have a more gold look. I'm not sure which setting I have my light on. I set it on the what made the blue look the best, so it's more of a blue light than a warm light, more of a cool light, but beautiful. Nice thick deck. So yes, look at these. The Fool. It does have the Latin version at the top. Audentes fortuna invat. I will not be reading all of these cards because I will butcher it. So fortune favors the bold. Love this. We have the dog on the precipice. Love it. I'm going to pause and bring the camera down a little bit so I don't have to hold the cards up quite so far. Okay. Here we go. We'll get the keys out of the way here. There, so that's the Fool. The Magician. Beautiful. Let me try this focus. I'm going to pause again and get this focus just a teeny bit better. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Master skills through greater labor and diligence. I love this. This could go with so many different types of decks. I think it would be good with the Earth Magic decks, Pagan Otherworld. You could just combine the two tarots. Be kind of interesting to use this emblem-based deck with another deck. It would go well with any of the Libra Moon decks. Serpent and the Peacock, Turn of the Moon, Paul's Moon. It would go really well if you wanted to use just the emblem deck to go along with the standard tarot deck. I love this. Love this. There's the High Priestess. That's what's on the front of the box. Being a lone woman, I follow the Creator alone. Look at the coloring. Empress. She obtaineth whatsoever she desireth. You betcha. That Empress is just a go girl. You bet. Love the imagery. The Emperor, having a watchful eye for the execution of injustice. Just look at those colors. Love, love. Hierophant. Beautiful key. This is the way to enter into glory. The lovers. Look at that. Isn't that a cool card? Together and forever. Gorgeous. Love the colors. Chariot. Which way our godly forefathers have gone. Chariot has met its demise, it looks like. Strength. Beautiful. Hard and bold voyage or enterprise. Beautiful. Lord, teach me thy paths, the hermit. All the energy radiating out from the shining star. Wheel of Fortune. They're still kind of stuck together here. Fate shall show the way and fortune will favor you. Love it. So you could do a little Zen deal going here following this. Make this a... Don't know if it goes all the way around or not. Beautiful. Justice. The balance must not be overladen. Well, now, one of the scales has fallen. Let's see what a little bit of what it says about justice since that scale became detached. It says, usually a material archetype depicting Lady Justice balancing her scales. This card depicts a masculine figure holding a scale that has already been broken, signifying too much weight on one side has skewed the stability, representing a rift in the cosmic law. The Renaissance emblem and motto read, the balance must not be overladen. With conscious awareness, we can measure our motives, objectives, and actions and decide if they are fair, just, and helping us live a virtuous life. Do all things with head and heart, and you will strike a sweet equilibrium within the natural law of the universe, balancing out karma, able to make sound decisions, setting you on your most auspicious path. Interesting. I don't know if you can hear that thunder or not. We're having a thunderstorm. The Hanged Man. I resolve all doubts by self-reflection. Don't you love these? Oh, so interesting. Look at the Death card. The image of death who taketh all. That is fabulous. Wow. Temperance. Carry fire in one hand and water in the other. I like that. I like that. It's a good motto. The Devil. Wow. Cowardice and fear. Aren't these fabulous? Love the colors. And the artistry. Whom it happens unto, if it shall fall. Interesting. Star, brightness that cannot be harmed. The moon, there's the crab. And the moth, from the moon, knowledge. Oh, don't you love the colors? Here's that gorgeous sun. I really want this on my wall. This age knoweth the Creator aright. Judgment. I'll try to speed it up. It's hard because I haven't looked through this deck yet. Judgment. It is neither law nor can I be suppose. It is neither law nor can be I suppose. Or it is neither law nor can be, I suppose. I think that's the way it should be read. Pardon me, I have truly, I fully believe I had COVID. I'm a mess. So, since last Monday. So, yeah. This is the first I've come up to life here today. So, this could be quite an interesting video here. The world, it is completed. Gorgeous, beautiful. And I love the way this has a textured look in the background of all the cards. It's not just a flat white, it's an off-white and with this texture. I love that. Now we're into the wands, Ace of Wands. Love this, coming out of the clouds. He has some lettering here from the heavenly seed. Two of Wands, undertaking such high things. Has the RWS nod there with the world in his hands. Three of Wands, appearing together upon the sea, a sign of good luck. Four of Wands, yea, fortune too. Force that cannot be overcome with force. Interesting. Nice. Force that cannot be overcome with force. It's just, yeah, just expanding the conflict with more conflict. Six of Wands. Victory to those who overcome. I can hear that, Rain. I don't know if you can or not. Never compete with a person who has nothing to lose. Interesting. I wonder who's going to win the stick there. They're both tugging pretty hard. Eight of Wands with a speedy wing. Nine. A second security or safety. The door that comes down, closing area off. What oppresses the good? The vine choking out the tree. Page of Wands. Youthful friendship and enthusiasm. That's nice. Strong and free for the night. Just love the colors. I'm particularly fond of that purpley blue. Well, all the colors. The color saturation is just so nice. Queen of Wands. Nature is wonderful in her works. Now, isn't that just the truth? Gorgeous. It's like the image with slightly different coloring. Different color flowers. Different band right there. Gorgeous. And the king. I nourish and I extinguish. Well, there you have it. one or the other. Power of both. That's a gorgeous card. Ace of Cups. I shine in the dark. Gosh, I love this deck. So many ways to use it. Fidelity enricheth for the Two of Cups. You could really use it as an oracle if you wanted, just going with strictly the imagery. In the delight of the gentle air, Three of Cups. Face on there. Missed opportunities in the Four of Cups. Get ready to bop him on the head, say, pay attention. Five of Cups. I run out on every side. My cup runneth over. My keg runneth over. Six of Cups. Youth is to be renewed. That's a beautiful card. Seven of Cups. Everything unknown appears magnificent. Eight of Cups is nothing is more, more is nothing. That's interesting. And so she drank her fill, the Nine of Cups. Oh, I like that. Ten of Cups. Beautiful. The rainbow brings serenity. Very true. You always smile when you see a rainbow. Page of Cups. Live together in peace and tranquility. Knight of Cups. Inspired assistance. Got that crow helping him out. Queen of Cups. Visionary by nature. And King of Cups. Full of all kinds of care. Love the arms coming out of the clouds. And we have the swords now. The Ace of Swords, the power of intellect and clarity. Oh, I do love linen. I think it's my favorite cardstock. Ready for both for the Two of Swords. Looks like a sword and a trowel. That's interesting. Three of Swords. The heart has its remedy, but love has none. Four. A safe refuge. That's beautiful. Five. If they knowingly deceive, both will lose. Look at those colors. Oh. Six of Swords. These are the things that can be carried by ship. Interesting. The snake lurks in the grass for the Seven of Swords. That's perfect. It's in front of the book. Snake in the grass, as they say. Pressed, not oppressed. Yep. Nine of Swords, loss, grief, and despair. Interesting. I like that some of these are atypical. Most of them really are atypical from your standard RWS, but so many of them do have a little nod to it. Dead End, Betrayal, Tragedy, Defeat of Spirit. This is just such a well done deck. It's intriguing, thought-provoking, beautiful. It's just excellent. Learn Justice by Admonition. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords without falsehood or deceit. Honorably moving forward, charging ahead. Queen of Swords. An intellect, unbiased soul. An intelligent, unbiased soul. And deliberate execution of the pen and sword, wise counsel, and authority. That pretty much sums up the King of Swords. And now to the Pentacles. Security, comfort, and contentment. I am really loving this deck. I saw just a few of these cards today on the Hermit's Cave. They were showing part of the deck for their releases of decks. Cheryl from Oneness Emporium was on with them, and they showed the new decks that are released there. This was one of them, and so he did show a few of the cards. Equal conjuncture might confirm the certainty. Love it. For the Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Till they replenish and build the whole world. Love that. Four of Pentacles. Fortune heapeth too much upon man. Interesting. That is interesting. A poor man fallen down for the Five of Pentacles. At least he's helping him up. And it's not snowing, like in so many of the other RWS cards. Six of Pentacles. Riches are to be desired that we may give to others. Love that. Aren't these just fabulous? Great heaps come of small beginnings. Yes, indeed. Mastery of skills brings profit. Eight of Pentacles. Unmeasurable bountifulness and liberality. Nine of Pentacles. That's a beautiful card. Hand coming out of the clouds holding that wreath. Ten of Pentacles. I will rule the world through the virtue of my ancestors. Interesting. Page of Pentacles. A sign of good luck given in token. So we've got a key with an orb. I don't know if that's money or a book. I can't really tell. But then he's got all the pentacles. Knight. Valiant and magnificent order of knights. Almost forgot to read it. Wisdom is of greater force than destiny. Wisdom is of greater force than destiny. The Queen of Pentacles. This is the most as I've done all day, all week, really. So I'm kind of running out of steam already. The stars show to the kings the way to follow. King of Pentacles. And here are the oracle cards that come with. We've got ancestors, from ancient times, libations, hence the light and sacred draughts. Drafts. That's beautiful. Sovereignty, the stars incline us, they do not bind us. Love that. Regeneration, hope of renewed life. And caduceus, wisdom is the guardian of all things. These are beautiful. If I forgot to read any of these cards, I apologize, but my brain is a little bit on the faded side. But aren't these gorgeous? I'm so pleased. I just think this deck can be used in so many ways, so insightful, as deep into it, the actual meaning in the book as you want, or strictly use the imagery, use it as an oracle. But these cards are gorgeous, so well done. And, you know, the historical significance of it bringing forth the emblems of the 1500s. I love that aspect too. Reading the book, I'll learn a little bit about that. But oh, these are so beautiful. I'm so glad I got it. Highly recommend it. I think I pre-ordered this from Amazon. I get confused as to where I get what. So I don't quote me on that. But it's widely available at a variety of places. I'll put a few links in there. But I'm so pleased with this deck. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you get the deck because I mean I just think it's so interesting and can be used, like I said, in so many ways. So many ways. Well, I hope you've had a good day. It's Saturday here where I live right now. Been a rough week for me, so this was kind of a great way to get back into the living world with sharing this deck. I hope you can all find a little corner of peace in the world. It's kind of crazy right now, but again, remember what's important, family, friends, good health, happiness, joy, and start each day being grateful that you woke up, because that's how I do it. At my age, if I wake up, it is a grand day. So enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend, rest of your week, wherever you are watching this video. And let me know what you think of this deck. I'm really curious to see if others like it as much as I do. So leave a comment. I'd really enjoy hearing what you have to say. So, all right. Well, for now, I will let you go and I will see you again soon with another video. Bye for now.